Oh shit. Oh, that scared the hell out of me, dude. So, I think I'm gonna do a quarantine vibes vlog. I've been walking down this little path by my house, and there's some really nice spots. Right now I found this nice little chill spot. It's a little river. It's not too wet because of the snow. Crazy that it's snowing in April. Because of the sun, the brightness fluctuates. It's like right above me too. It's kind of nice. It feels warm. I like this, man. I like this. It's really nice. I found a little hammer. I'm not gonna pick it up because it probably got corona. But yeah, I'm gonna just enjoy the rest of my day. I think I'm gonna vlog it. I think it's gonna be a week-long vlog. This is a week of my life. Sorry if you guys can't hear me over the waterfall. I know I'm not the loudest person, and I know that this waterfall is pretty loud because I'm right next to it. But I think the challenge with this is gonna be keeping it interesting, because there's only so much that, you know, taking walks could do. Like, that's only so much content. So maybe every now and then I'll sprinkle some like daily thoughts or something like that, you know, just what I'm thinking about, some subjects that I, you know, it's gonna be like my own personal podcast. I think that's gonna be kind of sick. But honestly, man, this alone is just like this beauty. Like, waterfall, there's a bridge over there, this little like tree. I don't know if I showed that right. Like, I don't know if you guys can see what I'm seeing, because it's like a selfie camera. I'm using like the front facing camera. I don't have a camera, so I'm just using my phone. But it just feels like I'm in a painting, like legit. I love nature. I don't think I show it as much, but I love nature, man. I think that's a good thing about the coronavirus, about this virus. Probably shouldn't be saying it. But yeah, I think that's a positive about this virus, about this whole situation, is with just how little people are going out. Pollution is not going to be as bad as it was. At least I hope so, you know. And I mean, like, as you can see in Italy, things are already clearing up a bit. Like, the water isn't that dirty. And I mean, even here, just here in Denver, right, like in this river, it's beautiful. Like, usually I see garbage all over it, and you know, I don't think the water is getting rid of this garbage, but you know, the fact that I'm just not seeing as much of it is a good sign. That's like, it's a really good thing. So I hope, you know, you gotta take the positives out of the bad situations you're in, and that's a major positive. I like that. I love that, actually. I think I'm gonna go to that bridge, get some good shots over there. See you over there. Oh, look at the ducky. Oh, where is it? There it is. Look at him. He's just vibing, bro. He's so cute. I want a duck. I want a pet duck. That sounds like fun. But yeah, as you can see over here, it's a lot more chill. There's not a big gleaming waterfall. It's just a nice little chill river. Oh, that was beautiful, man. The duck just flew. The crazy thing is that we're not that far away. Like, that's where I was, right there. I was just right there. And you could not hear the waterfall that much. It's wild, man. It's crazy how sound travels, isn't it? Oh, Here's another bridge. All right, this one. All right, it's getting a bit windy now. But as you can see, like right here, I would like this. Like, I could probably sit down like right there. Hold on, let me try and get there. I'm gonna be careful walking down this. In fact, I'm not even gonna risk it. I'm gonna take a seat and I'm gonna slide down. All right, it's a fair spot to be. Not too far away. You can hear the waterfall, hopefully. That's like the most relaxing sound, in my honest opinion. This is a bit less picturesque, but I still love it very much. The concrete walls ruined it a bit for me, but like the waterfall, you got the bridge. Maybe you took a picture from like over there to this side, and you like managed to. Oh, what is that? Is that a squirrel? What is that? Yeah, that's distracting me, but it's a very adorable creature. By the way, as I was saying, oh my god. Dude, no, I'm actually enthralled by it. What is that? It's so cute. I want it. What if it just had another, like, undetected virus? Like, the pandemic got even worse because of that, like, little thing right there? That'd be crazy. I mean, that's not too far off of what happened, right? Like, a little bat is basically... A little bat put us in this situation. That's wild. Either way, as I was saying, like, if you took a picture from that, from, like, over there, and you somehow managed to catch the waterfall in the same picture as the bridge, maybe it'd be, like, a really nice picture. Like, if you could paint that, that'd be a really nice painting, too. Maybe I should get into painting. It's gonna be my first, it's gonna be my first work of art. The bridge, this river, this specific spot. You see that right there? That is depressing, man. Like, most of it is just wood, but I could see like genuine like human garbage. Like, there's like a pencil right there or some shit. There's like a deck of, it's not a deck, it's like a card. I don't know, there's something there. Like, you could see like pieces of like paper. It's really saddening, it's depressing. And over there, that's like the one that's like really obvious. That sort of depressed me a bit. It's like Chick-fil-A cups, bottles of water. I wish I could clean those up, man. I think the saddest thing about this situation is like how the parks, like playgrounds are closed. Like, they're actually like caution taped off, which is depressing to me. Like, if they were already like vacant and kids were not playing on those, it makes it even a little bit sadder, but they just can't anymore. Hopefully when this whole situation is over, you get to see a lot more kids just in playgrounds, just having fun, being kids, man. You don't see that much around. Like, you don't see that kind of behavior much, like, around anymore, which is really saddening. I don't know. Like, I wasn't the type of kid to go out into playgrounds much either, but you know, when I did, it was really fun. So it's kind of sad to see that that's not really a possibility anymore in these uncertain times. I'm getting a little bit scared of dropping my phone, so I'm just... Look at the ladybug. Yo, look at the ladybug. That's adorable. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone, Mr. Ladybug. Love you. Jesus, man. Now this is a spot, man. This looks like something you'd see in a movie or like in a painting for sure. Look at that, like, running water. Looks really nice, man. All right, well, honestly, I'm feeling quite satisfied. I think that's gonna be it for today. See you guys tomorrow. Day 2. So a lot happened today. I was witness and in way more arguments than I had hoped. So it's why it is so dark outside. It is actually 11. It's probably like 11:20 at this point. So I guess that's reasonable, whatever. So I don't have anything to vlog, but I do have some ranting points, I guess, and some points of interest that I'd like to mention. Just what counts as this and stuff like that. So, first thought that I've had today is, what is love? It happens way too often. That question just pops up in my life way too often. And I think the way that I would describe it is love is the emotion that you feel for someone when you've accepted everything about yourself and you've accepted everything about them. I don't think you could truly love anyone until that first part is done. My philosophy with love, is definitely part of that quote of you can't love anyone until you love yourself. And I think that is very true. And I'd hope a lot of people would use that more, Another thing is love in practice. What is practicing love? I think when you practice love, if you love someone or if you love something, you do something for them. You do it because it benefits them, not because it benefits you. When you love someone and you do something for them, you're no longer a part of the equation. You're only the middleman, I guess. Which I think I'm phrasing that wrong because it sounds like a really bad idea to have. So let me explain it a bit more. If you do something for someone, right, and you do it for someone that you love specifically, right, if you do it for a form of gratitude, then I don't think you really love that person. If you do it specifically to get recognized for it, it's not a form of love. Meanwhile, if you do it simply because you want to, or because it's for them and you don't care about what you get back in return, that is a form of love. I guess a common example of this is if you love someone and you give them flowers, you can't get mad when they don't have flowers for you. Well, you can, but then what is truly your love in that? Your love is not directed towards them, it's directed towards you. You're expecting a return. When you love someone, the return should not be expected at all. There should be no expected gift, That's day 2. It was very eventful, very stressful. I don't feel too amazing right now. I'll be completely honest. But I'm in front of my piano, and I think real quick before I go to sleep, I'm gonna practice, Chopin. Specifically, what I've been practicing for this week, which is the second row, which I am so mad at myself for being this far behind of what I expected of myself. I expected to be already like in the second page, but whatever. It's my fault for not practicing. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully I vlog a few more things tomorrow. Yeah, you guys have a good night. Damn, what the... It is things like this that truly taint humanity's image in nature. Look at what a beautiful river, and yet here stands a shopping cart, and over there is a metal folding chair. You love to see it. Good afternoon, guys. It's day 3 of quarantine vlogging. So I'm in my favorite spot by my house. I found it about a few weeks into this whole ordeal, which it's brought peace to my life in minor ways, and it's a little less tainted by the hands of humanity, so that's an added bonus to it. Hopefully you guys can hear the flow of the river. It's very relaxing. There are many reasons why this place is my favorite. From the little flow here to just the continuation of the rock path, how green the grass is, and even over there, truth be told, it reminds me of a Claude Monet painting. I think Claude Monet, in his most beautiful imagination, could paint me an image even more beautiful than this. Regardless, today has been an alright day. I'm not much of a recorder, especially around my family. Kind of afraid to do so, mostly because I feel like they'd question me, and my family isn't the most supportive people in the world. So I think I'd rather keep this sort of vlogging type thing away from them, unless it ever grew bigger, which I mean sucks, but that sort of gives me a little bit more motivation in it. But yeah, so this would be around midpoint of the video, right, of the week-long video. So I guess it'd be a good point to say, how you guys' day doing, huh? You guys doing all right? I'd hope so, man. These past 3 days alone have been crazy for me. So that original walk I took in the first vlog, if you will, I was on my way to meet a friend. Me and her were just gonna go out for a walk. She has as many emotions, if not more than me, and as much as I vented to her and as much as I talked to her, she said the same to me, and hopefully that strengthened our friendship a bit. I'd hope so. a really nice friend. I'd be very pleased to have her around for a good amount of time. Just as a friend, of course. But and then yesterday was very hectic. Was in way too seen and was in way too many arguments, which it was only 2, but 2 was good enough for me. You don't need to be in more than none. I feel like people should start understanding each other, which it's an easy concept for me. I never understood how it could be a hard concept for anyone, but it is. It is a really hard concept for people to understand, and it is surprising to me. It really is. And I think it's just because people act way too emotional. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'd hope so, because in my honest opinion, this waterfall is really loud, and I don't think I'm the loudest person. Sorry to interrupt, but yeah, either way, I guess it's just nice, man. It's like venting, you know, but it's a better form of venting, because I have to articulate the specific sort of like things that I'm thinking without having any background story to it, which, I mean, I guess isn't that good if you're venting to someone on a personal level, but it should be something you do to not overshare too much, you know? If you just want people to sort of understand your standpoint without giving them too much, it's a good thing to practice. Regardless, I'm gonna shut up for a bit just so you guys can appreciate what I am. Look at how beautiful that is. I need to take a picture of this. Maybe you guys can see why this is a favorite. It really is nice here. Well, either way, I would love to record more, but there's not much for me to record. There's not much for me to say, but I definitely wanted to keep the trend going of, you know, days gone recording, you know? So I did day 1. I did day 2 yesterday, which day 2, again, as eventful as it was, I didn't feel comfortable recording it. So I'm sorry about that. I'll try to do better. And day 3, again, it's pretty uneventful. Well, not again, but it's pretty uneventful. What do you guys expect? We're supposed to be alone. We're not alone, but we're supposed to be isolated from people. It is not common to, you know, have too much going on. It's not like I have interviews or, you know, anything like that going on, which honestly I wish I did. I need a job, but things are okay, man. Things will be okay. That's another thing I want people to know, is that as long as you don't contaminate other people and you isolate as if you had it, even if you're not sick, we should be okay. The virus is not going to be gone, but it's going to be a lot more contained. And aside from that, I hear, I don't know how true this is, but I hear that there should be a vaccine sometime by September, which is incredibly annoying because I don't want my entire summer to be gone, but is also extremely relieving because it is, you know, not an entire year of us in isolation. And even better, it is right around the time of fall, which, even though as much as I love summer, fall is probably my favorite time of the year. And hopefully, you know, October and the rest of those months will be amazing. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for day 3 today. Let me just show you guys one more time this beautiful scenery. That is beautiful, man. I got my shoes wet. Oh, well. So, I just missed an important moment in stoner history. I missed 4:20 p.m. on 4:20 in the year 2020. The amount of times 4:20 repeated, the amount of times there was 4:20s and stuff like that, it is depressing as someone who enjoys the medical plant. But honestly, the reason why I missed it is because I didn't get myself together and I didn't save money. And anytime I did have any, I would smoke too much of it. So I guess that's taking minor responsibility, but you know, whatever. It sucks. Low tide and the water is pretty clear, so I've made the decision that today I'm gonna get this shopping cart out the river. I mean, I don't know. No, this is too big of trash to avoid. Okay. All right. So here's my game plan. I'm actually gonna get in, which is kind of gross, but fuck it. Just gonna take my shoes off, and what I'm gonna try and do is put it on the little bridge, and then throw it away over there. Now the goal is to get over there. It's all gross. Look at that. Oh, it's disgusting. Ooh, I already put my shoes on. Thank God. That was a pretty dreadful experience, and I think I smell like shit now. But fuck it. For the planet. So leave it there, because hopefully I notice it's trash and it's better than in the river. Alright. Time to go to the spot. Alright, well, I took out a shopping cart. I think it's only right. We should also get rid of this chair here. See if there's a way to do this without taking off my shoes, because God, that was gross. Alright, be real careful here. Baby steps. Gee, oh, it's a wobbly rock. Okay. Yes, sir, ski. Okay. So far, actually no. I was about to say so far so good, but guess not. I think I'm actually gonna have to take my shoes off again, man. This is bumming me out. I would use that stick right there best. See how to do this. Let me try this side. Okay. That was a terrible move. If this is 4D chess, that's a few blunders right there, dog. That's a pretty cool pick. Alright. Alright, I've made the decision. I'm just gonna take my shoes off. fuck it, why not? There's no reason not to. I mean, it's not like I haven't done it. Yeah. Alright. That just gives me a bit more mobility in the water, I guess. Well, on here at least, because I could use the rocks and the water, so. Okay, so we take the same route. Okay, we're so close. Slimy. Ah, okay. Oh. Minor dud. Hey, chill out, buddy. Rock just moved on me. Okay. Nearest trash can. Oh, look at that. That is disgusting. Whew. That was nerve-wracking. Alright. Well, there's another chair over there, which I could probably get out easily. There's all that. I think that's just how I'm gonna do it, honestly. So, it's day 5. I know a week is 7 days, but I am conditioned for a week to be 5 days. Like, you know, school days and work days and whatnot. And since I missed that sort of schedule, I'm just gonna stop here. For the most part, my week hasn't been interesting anyway. I've mostly just been down by the river. It's actually been pretty boring. So, I'm not really sure how to end this. So, I think I'm just gonna end it with a little performance, if you could call it that. Showing what I know, I guess. Showing what I've practiced. So, here you go. that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys had a good week, as I did. Average week, actually. Yeah.